Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Friday, April 17th, 2026. It is day 5 of our life cycle of a chicken unit. We have 16 days left until our chicks hatch on Monday, May 4th, 2026. Our classroom visits are scheduled for Friday, May 8th. 2026. So if you want to come and visit, make sure you tell your teacher. All grades, all classes are invited to come and visit on Friday, May 8th. There's a sign-up sheet going around. Make sure you sign up. Every day we look at new vocabulary words. We look at what the embryo looks like on the inside of the egg. And so these are the words that the boys and girls are including in their writing, and they should be able to tell you what these words mean when you come on Friday, May 8th. We hope you are enjoying all of the videos on our YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Like each video and subscribe to the channel. Incubator, chicken, and eggs were our vocabulary words for day 1. Day 2, we learned that a female chicken is called a hen. A male chicken is called a rooster. We're going to be talking about that a lot today in our writing. And then observe means to watch carefully. Day 3, we learned what the word embryo and rotate mean. We also learned that the beak, wings, and legs were beginning to form on day 3. On day 4, yesterday, we learned what a nest is and that a hen can basically make a nest out of anything, and they'll lay anywhere when they free range and roam around. They will lay a nest anywhere. You can also make a nest for them in a nesting box if you want them to learn to lay in a certain place, so you don't have to look all over the place to find all the eggs where they lay in very odd, strange, soft places. We also learned about life cycle, and let's look at the one for today. So these are our words for today: roost and clutch. We're going to use roost as a verb this morning, which means a verb is an action word. We're going to use it to describe where they sit or where they sleep. So if a chicken is sitting on top of eggs, we call that roosting. And at night, all chickens will go up off the ground to roost at night as a way to be safe from predators. So roost means to sit on the eggs or to sleep at night. Clutch is a group of eggs. We're going to use this word as a noun today. A noun is a person, place, or thing. So clutch is a group of eggs together in a nest. So when you see a group of eggs like this, all of these eggs were not laid by the same hen. See how they're different colors? We've talked about that. They're different colors because they come from different breeds of chickens. But one hen who is feeling broody will sit on top of this clutch of eggs. She will claim those as hers. These will become her children, even though she did not lay all of these eggs. If you let 8 or 10 eggs sit there for a little while, one of the hens will become broody and will come over and sit on top of them and start that 21-day process of hatching. And then when those babies hatch out, they think that that hen who sat on top of them for 21 days is their mama, and they will follow her around anywhere. Day 5, we learned that the embryo becomes male or female. And so that's what we're going to see today. The last thing I want to do before we get off of the video today is look inside one of the eggs, because our new process, what we're going to be doing, is called candling. Come on in, guys. I'm just finishing up the video. I'm going to turn the light off this morning, and we are going to get out one of our light colored eggs. We're going to turn the flashlight on, and you boys and girls who just walked in the door can come over here and do this part with me this morning. We're going to pull out one of the light ones. I'm going to show you. Today is day 5, so it's actually just about 2 days early to be doing this, but I believe we can go ahead and look, and I can show you what we will be looking for over the weekend when we start to candle all of the eggs. So let me turn the flashlight on. We will put our light colored eggs, see the color that it is? Those are easier to see through than the dark ones. This is the process of candling. They call it candling because farmers used to use a candle to do this. Now, as we spin the egg around, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for an air sac, which is a pocket of air down at one end. It's usually the fat end, I think, of the egg. And then also we're starting to see, what we're looking for is growth. If we see growth inside this egg, that means there is a living embryo inside. We're looking for blood vessels. Do you see all those red lines coming out? Those are the blood vessels growing from the embryo. Do you see that little black dot that kind of swishes around when we move the egg? That is our little baby growing chick. So this one is definitely a fertilized egg. If we do not see blood vessels, we do not see that little bitty embryo, all we see is a yellow yolk that bounces back and forth and back and forth from one side to the other. That means the egg is not fertilized and an embryo will not grow out of it. But this one, look at all those healthy blood vessels in there. This one definitely has a growing embryo. Can you believe that much growth has happened already in just the first 5 days of this process? So what we're going to be doing over the weekend is taking all 30 of these eggs and pulling out the ones that have fertilized growth inside. We want a growing embryo, and we're going to get rid of the ones that only have a yellow yolk that bounces back and forth, because it will never grow into an actual baby chick. Okay, today is Friday, April 17th. It is day 5. How exciting!